Hello, I'm Veronica, and today I will introduce you to Falkensteiner Family Resort Lido in the Dolomites in Italy. This property is a family hotel. As you can see, it's quite famous. You can actually ski from the roof of the hotel. The family concept for Falkensteiner hotels is very specific. It's based on Montessori, and it is for children from age 0 to 15. We thought about all different aspects of child education when we thought of our kids concept. So we really went into what is the motoric development, what is the psychological development, what do parents want for their children when they are in a kids club. And we found out they actually want a learning experience. So therefore, we created a learning experience with any activities we do on property, starting from the science club where children get a microscope, have a little scientist suit for the smaller ones, stargazing, and experience the nature around it. In this case, of course, alpine nature. For each age group, and we also, for example, thought about professional kitchen for children to learn how to cook healthy, and the Falkensteiner ranges, which is outdoor activities, also again per age group. I said the kids concept is from age 0 to 15, so we of course did not forget about our teenagers. So we have specific activities for them. And of course, there we also included social media in the sense of podcasts they can create on property. We also actually have a TikTok room where they can get all ready and dressed up to make short TikToks. This was actually also the first property of the Falkensteiner family. And if you already know us, you know one of our famous pictures is a little inn in the mountains, a black and white pictures from many years ago. And this little house is actually included in the property. The property was built around it. So it was a lake with a little inn, and this is the inn. And the rest of the property was built around it. The easiest way to reach us, I probably suggest, is Venice, as from there it's not really a far drive to get up to us. Another idea is, of course, also Milan or Verona. And one idea that sometimes is not really mentioned is Bolzano, which is the capital of the region of the Dolomites. You can fly into Bolzano with Sky Alps from all major European cities, and then you're very, very close. It's depending on where the property is, but in this case it's around 40 minutes from Bolzano airport. With Sky Alps, it also really gives you a very regional feel. They make it really feel almost like a bit of a business class flight. Here is an idea of us, what we look like in summertime. Of course, we have a lot of outdoor activities, starting from the water park. In wintertime, you can also do ice skating. We have a jump dome with virtual reality, and you can also ski in the summertime, which is really interesting. And we have also different activities from tennis, paddle, go karting, really an infinity of activities, which I'll show you also in a bit. The property is not right at the slopes. There is actually a train that leaves right in front of the hotel and takes you 10 minutes to the slopes. And one thing that is actually really strangely funny is that you get out of the train and you get into the gondola that takes you to the ski area. So that's something very unique, I find. Now we go to the rooms. Our most famous room category are, of course, the nest rooms, which are our family rooms. So you have the children's room with this play area called the nest, the parents' room with a terrace, and a living room. The entry level is the castle room. So you, as the name says, you have a little castle, which is the children's bed. And starting from last summer, we also added the tent rooms, which are the rooms for our teenagers. So you have the bedroom, you have this really separate niche, which is the tent, where they have their privacy. These rooms also come with a PlayStation and, of course, also a small Smeg mini bar with all goodies that teenagers love. And then the rest of the room is, of course, the parents' room and the living room. And the next new category, which we also have since summer, and this was actually an idea of our marketing manager on property, is the spa suite room. The idea behind this was that, as I said, our kids concept is from age 0. So you can bring a newborn child to the property. And a lot of mothers, new mothers say, like when I go to the hotel, I will have massages and this and that and that. And with especially with a newborn, then you are afraid to leave the baby alone for a long time. And that's why we created this spa suite, which has a sauna, it has a steam room, it has a massage bed, and it has a jacuzzi. And as you can see, it has a window. So the mother, while, for example, she's having the massage, just can look up and see the baby sleeping and everything's fine, and really can also enjoy her vacation, not only the rest of the family. And here a bit of the images of course, also our food and beverage. One thing that is always important generally for our Falkensteiner properties is, and for Mr. Falkensteiner in specific, the coffee has to be great Italian coffee. And the pasta is always fresh, but this is also something for all our properties. So you really always have a great meal, healthy meals. And yeah, I think this is also really an important part. And then to the activities, I already told you a lot about it. Of course, we have the kiddie spa, the children's spa, the teenage spa, the adult spa, as well as you can see in the image, treatment rooms for pirates, then treatment rooms for princesses, of course. Then you have the skiing in the summer months. You have a whole village where children can play. So really, there's a lot to do. And yes, that's it. And thank you very much.